Okay guys, Coop here. Today we're going to show you a double cobra knot, or as a lot of people call them, a king cobra knot. Alright, you know what I'm fixing to show you here you can use to make a bracelet, or in this case I'm making an actual dog collar. So just bear in mind, to make the double cobra or king cobra, you have to double whatever size you're working with. So if you're making a 6-inch bracelet, you're going to need 12 inches right off the bat for the core. Then you're going to need to double this again. So per inch, you're looking at 1 foot of paracord per inch of bracelet. So you've got a 6-inch bracelet, you'll need 1 foot, 12 inches of a core, and then you'll need 12 feet more to make the actual king cobra knot. So for a 6-inch bracelet, it'll be a total of 13 feet to make this bracelet, give or take. You know, and I always add a little extra, like probably an extra 4 to 5 inches of length. If I'm making a 2-color one, I'll add 4 to 5 inches of length on each piece of paracord, just to make sure I have enough room. Alright, well right now I'm going to go ahead and set my buckles up with my paracord, and I'll get back with you. Okay guys, I've got my buckles all set up, so we're going to start this out just like we do the single cobra knot, which is just, you know, like I said in my previous videos, I'm a right-hander, so I start off with the right hand. Of course, we just wrap around like so, cinch her down nice and tight, then go left side over the rope, under the core, through the hole, cinch her down, over, under, through the hole, over, under, through the hole. Now if you've watched my other videos, you've seen me do this plenty of times. This is just the regular ordinary single cobra knot so far. I'll do a couple of more of them for people just tuning in. This is a 2-color dog collar, single or double cobra. Well, as you can see right there, we're getting down there a little ways. You'll pull your tag in over the top of the core. You'll take your other tag in. You'll go under or over, under the core, and through the hole. And what you'll have is a look similar to that. And then you just cinch it on down. So right now guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and we're going to get all the way down to the bottom. When we get to the bottom, I'll show you how to finish off, and it'll turn it into the king cobra or the double cobra knot. Okay guys, now that we're down to the end, let's go ahead and take our left side, and on this particular paracord bracelet I have 2 barbs in there, so I want to go through the bottom one, pull it through just like so, and now I'll go back through the top one just like so, pull her on down, and we'll slide everything over. Take the orange one, take the orange one and slide all this over, and take the orange one and go through the same way, bottom. in, back through the top. That way it keeps everything nice and uniform. Go ahead and snap your buckle back. Pull her all tight. Now this one here, just like before. Start off on the right side. Pull her through. Let's get her on up there. Cinch her down. Left side, over, under, through the hole. Right side, over, under, through the hole. Now on these stitches here, or these knots here, you kind of try and wanting to lay each new knot back and forth in between these here outside edges. And see how it's already forming to it. Now you go over, under, through the hole. Pull it tight. Repeat the process. Now it should start to be taking shape now. So what you'll notice is you'll notice the little bumps here. That's your underneath cobra. The ones on the outside are your top cobra. Alright guys, I think you've got the hang of that. I'll do a couple of more with you, then we'll pause till we get to the end. Now on these here, I'm generally, when I'm pulling everything, just before I tighten it down, I'm pushing up on the back side with my thumbs, if you notice that. And then once you get it up there straight, you just cinch her on down pretty tight. If you don't cinch her down tight, this purple one, there'll be a big gap through there. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and we'll pick up at the end. Okay guys, now being this is a dog collar instead of a bracelet, we have the ordinary D-ring here. You'll want to, this is an inch D-ring, so what you want to do is you'll want to try and stop your last knot at about 1/4 of an inch of the halfway mark. This is a 14-inch dog collar, so I'll stop it at 7.5 inches. Well, if it's the reverse side, it'll be 6.5 inches, but since I've got my board upside down, it'll be 7.5 inches. I'll stop it on. Just take my paracord, I'll run it through the D-ring, my tag end, the one that I'm using the most of, then I'll take my other, over, under, through the core, pull it all through, and cinch it on down. Now these D-rings, I usually run about 3 passes through them, and this thing's not going to come off, trust me. You got 550 paracord times 3 holding this D-ring on there. I don't think there's going to be very many dogs that's going to be able to break that through. Probably wear out before somebody breaks it through. We get visited by the Mama Coco dog down there. Hey Mama Coco. You say hi? Say hi. Yeah, that's the Mama Coco. Alright. Daddy's got to finish up. And just keep going. till we fill the whole bottom of the D-ring up. Once the whole bottom of the D-ring's filled up, you can just go back out on the outside of it. This one's actually going to have 4 passes through the D-ring, and I'd like to see the dog that can break that. They'll probably bend the metal before they break the cord. Alright guys, well, I've showed you how to put your D-ring in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause you till I get to the end and we'll wrap it up. Okay guys, now that we're at the end up here, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can go ahead and snip it and singe it on each side just like we do on the single Cobra, or you can go through the buckle again push that all the way over. She's wanting to go through the top, so we'll take the old pliers, push everything over. Once it's all pushed over, then we can just feed her on through there. Pull that through tight, and we take and push everything back over the other way. Take our orange, go through it just like we did the purple one. There. Now that we got both of those through there, to make it look really nice, I just unclip my buckle from my jig, and this is where it gets to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's worth it in the long run. You take these little handy needle nose pliers, you can pick them up at Harbor Freight for about $1.99, maybe $2.99, I can't remember. But if you don't have these, you can use a pair of long forceps. And what I do is just go through the first rung here. Once you get in there, open it up, grab a hold of your cord, pull it through. Now this can be a bit of a pain to get it through, but it looks a whole lot better in the long run. Then you go to the next one and repeat it. Open her up. Grab one, pull her on through. Pull the orange up, get it out of the way. And I usually go down probably about three knots. So I'll do one more. I think you get the idea of that. Then once you get down to your last one, you just snip it as close as you can, burn it, and it'll kind of hide right up underneath. It'll hide right up underneath that last knot. And that way you don't have any burn showing on any of your King Cobra. Well, here's your King Cobra completed, which this one happens to be a dog collar. And I hope you guys have learned something from it. Please, if you have any comments or questions, place them below. I'll get back to you with the answers if I can. If I can't, I can send you in a direction where you can find the answers. So until we talk again, Coop out.